Today, 6th of January 2020, the Kwara PDP Youth Alliance held a press conference at the party secretariat situated at Tanke, Ilorin, Kwara State. The press conference, which was designed to demand immediate retrieval of an ash-colored Toyota 4Runner Jeep and other valuable properties belonging to the Kwara State People's Democratic Party from an alleged person named Chief Akogun Oyedepo and other erstwhile party chieftains who defected to APC party. Comrade Nura Mohammed, the Kwara PDP Youth Alliance Secretary, in the party speech, said the Kwara PDP Youth Alliance demand for immediate retrieval of an ash-colored Toyota 4Runner Jeep and other important assets belonging to the Kwara State PDP, which have been held illegally in the custody of the party former chairman, Chief Akogun Oyedepo, for close 3 years of his sojourn in APC.
Here today, under the aegis of Kwara PDP Youth Alliance, to demand immediate retrieval of an ash-colored Toyota 4Runner Jeep and other important assets belonging to Kwara State PDP, which have been held illegally in custody of our former party chairman, Chief Akogun Oyedepo, for close to 3 years of his sojourn in APC. You will all recall that Chief Oyedepo became the state party chairman in 2014 and held sway till August 2018 before he eventually left our dear party to All Progressive Congress APC. How the erstwhile chairman and his crew feel comfortable cruising around with PDP procured vehicles when they are now members of APC is a bit tricky to us, but it can only take men who do not have any iota of self-dignity in them to practice such act of shamelessness. Chief Akogun is pitiably delusional, and at the moment he has become prisoner of his own greed, self-ego and inordinate ambition. Dr. Bukola Saraki, as a governor of Kwara State, operated a democratically inclusive government which delivered important infrastructural facilities and left behind outstanding legacy in human capital development in the state, and the state still enjoys till date. Comparing such a leader, an outstanding human manager under whose watch everyone's impact was recognized, acknowledged and rewarded, to a divisive leader who had failed in his own party's management is grossly nonsensical. Fortunately, all monetary and non-monetary donations received by the party under Chief Akogun leadership have not been accounted for till date. Neither did he leave behind any handover note that can guide his successor on the financial and asset strength of the party. Where then is leadership sincerity of a man who is only good at bad-mouthing others and puts their integrity in question? As a self-acclaimed freedom fighter who is known for his stance against alleged plundering of Kwara's common patrimony, we expect that Chief Akogun Oyedepo would live by what he preaches on radios, but disappointedly he stood so low to have allowed greed and covetousness to prevail over him into keeping custody of our party's properties. As responsible youths who believe in rule of law and capacity of our law enforcement agencies to address this matter, we have filed petition to the Kwara Commissioner of Police, State Intelligence Bureau, as well as Office of the Directorate of State Security Service, DSS, to use their offices in making sure these properties are returned to the party secretariat in no distance time.
Comrade Nura, while speaking with the pressmen, seized the opportunity to reach out on behalf of the leadership of the party to invite all young men and women who desire to see Kwara State working again to consider using PDP platform as means to their political desires.
This means our brothers and sisters who are out of anger of APC failures in the state move to parties like YPP, YDP and other platforms to actualize their desires to come and join us in PDP.
Attendees of the press conference include the Kwara PDP Youth Alliance Chairman, Honorable Kale Oba Aluku, and other PDP members. From Kwara PDP Secretariat in Ilorin, I am Rukoya Shitu, Just Event Online News.